Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. One more time. So earlier today I posted my 2 videos of when I packed over 50 items that sold over the weekend, and I packed them all yesterday. There they all are. But what I didn't tell you is we had a few things sell while we were packing, and I figured might as well go ahead and grab them, get them packed up, get them shipped off. So these are Tuesday's sales, but some of them were actually packed yesterday. So we'll start with those first. We are looking for a mascot little stuffed animal plush, and here he is. This is the Bruins, NHL Boston Bruins hockey team. Found him at the bins for $25. He sold for $10. And I'm pretty sure he went to Canada, which is interesting. They do love their hockey, but I didn't know they love their Bruins. Next up is an estate sale find, and these are a set of 6 vintage champagne party poppers. We got them in a bag with a bunch of other holiday stuff. Paid $1, they sold for $17.95. And now we have a hat going out. Unfortunately, I thought this was going to be a bolo, for me at least, but then turns out it wasn't. So this is a Naval Academy hat, but it's very personalized for the class of 59. So we sold it cheap. We paid 50 cents and it sold for $6.97, which isn't bad. Now, all this stuff needs to get out of my way. There, that's better. All packed up and ready to go to the post office, but I gotta grab a couple more items that sold. This is actually a multiple item order. This person first off got some vintage greeting cards, and these were at the estate sale where I picked up most of these boxes of new old stock greeting cards and note cards, but these were just loose Hallmark cards, but they're unused. A nice little assortment. I paid about $25, they sold for $10. And then that person also got some creative memories, so we're gonna have to climb up and get them. Now, I have a few creative memories items that were not part of that big estate sale purchase that I did, and this is actually one of them. It's a lot that I put together of just some miscellaneous stuff that was loose or not really enough value to sell on its own, so I just lotted it up. They actually came from a yard sale on a highway sale. I got a bunch of stuff from that sale, but this was just little miscellaneous pieces that I didn't really want to list individually, so they're all bound up together. I paid about $1 for this stuff. It sold for $10.68, so that person's total order was $20.68. All right, now it's actually officially Tuesday. In the video where I'm packing and when I'm sharing the video, we have a coffee mug going out, and I'm trying to find it here. I will let you guys know because you guys always ask me, how do I find stuff? I pretty much know where everything is, but sometimes I can't find an item and I have to go back at the listing and kind of see why I can't find it. And the reason is this coffee mug is plastic, and so it was with my plastic cups, not my ceramic cups. Scared me for a minute. This would make a great Father's Day gift. Paid 99 cents at the thrift store. It sold for $8.37. And would you believe it? It's like 80 degrees here today. I'm wearing shorts and a tank top, and here I am packing up a beanie. Just goes to show, you never know when something's gonna sell. So list. We paid 50 cents for this at a yard sale. It sold for $9.41. Now, a few videos back, we hit our 5,000 viewers on TikTok, and we ran a giveaway for that special occasion and gave away a $25 gift card to one of you all. And Miss Ashley came back to my store and used that gift card in our store for these banana clip hair pieces, and they sold for $23.95. We paid $2 at an estate sale, and I had no intention of her having to spend the stuff in my store, but I appreciate it that you did. So thank you, Ashley. I hope you enjoyed them. They are super fun. Next item going out is another estate sale find, and this was at a luxury estate sale down in Florida. It was on one of the LPGA golf courses in Daytona. It's a Vera Bradley eyeglass case. We paid 50 cents. It sold for $8.46. That sale would have scared me to death if it wasn't for the fact we went on 75% off day. And speaking of Florida, how about some Florida Gators? This is from that Creative Memories estate sale. Same trip though. These houses actually weren't very far from each other. We got a ton of salt and pepper shakers, including these ceramic alligators, which are going to be so fun to pack because I'm terrified I'm going to break those flowers. They're actually kind of sharp. I can't imagine actually picking this up and putting salt and pepper on, so I guess they're mostly just decorative. We paid $1 for them. They sold for $10.50. Now this is a super fun item. I couldn't resist grabbing. I loved it so much and it sold very quickly. This is a little wall hanging, leave a note, notepad holder, kind of cross-stitched in this canvas material. It looks like that pen holder is broken, but it still holds the notepad very well. Super cute, kitschy decor. We paid 50 cents at an estate sale. It sold for $12.95 in less than a day. And now we have some linens going out. This is actually a big one. I've had these listed for quite some time and I had them priced pretty high. I recently ran a 30% off sale, which has now ended, but the person who bought these got a deal on them. This is an entire full set of sheets. So it is the fitted, the flat, and then 2 pillowcases. Beautiful Burlington linens. We paid $2. They sold for $20.80, which I think is a pretty good deal. Good for me and good for them. Now this is something I would not pick up again, but you guys know I love Buc-ee's. I can't resist it. And when I found these 4 color changing tumblers with the straws and the lids at a yard sale for only $1, I had to snatch them up. But they've been sitting here since like the beginning of time and they finally sold on sale for $8.89. All right, so we've already sold some creative memories. What's next? Anna Lee, and it's a big one. This is a 12-inch scarecrow. And he's gonna be fun to find a box for, all tall and skinny. We paid $1 for him and he ended up selling on sale for $18.66, which is still a pretty good deal. I think I had him listed right around $21.95 and then person got it on a discount. Now we have a CD from that giant yard sale box of CDs that I don't think we're ever gonna get through all of them, but I love that they're slowly selling one at a time. We paid $0.05 for this Scare Don't Fear CD. It sold for $7.15. And one more Anna Lee going out today. This time it is an Easter Anna Lee and it was just out of my reach. You guys, I'm like 5'1", maybe 2 on a good day. And these shelves are way too tall for me, but they're very effective, so we'll keep them. This purple bunny elf, we paid $1 for, sold on offer for $15. They sent me a $15 offer and I said, yeah, why not? Now here's one of the very first hats I ever picked up at the bins, and you know, I'm a little bit more discriminating about hats that I pick up now, but it was still a good sale because I only pay about 25 cents for a hat at the bins by weight, and you know, you can get dozens of hats for under $10. So, I mean, it's a win-win either way as long as it sells. This is a foam trucker hat, prisoner of war, missing in action, and it's a Nissan, so you can tell it's definitely vintage. Paid $0.25, it sold on sale for $7.71, but I'm glad somebody's gonna get to enjoy it. And speaking of the bins, anytime I find new old stock at the bins, it's really hard to resist putting it in my cart because if it's lightweight and it's like 2 or 3 photos tops, super easy. Like this MicroStars Detroit Tigers Travis Fryman figure, we paid 10 cents. It sold for $5.06 and I've never even heard of who that is. So hey, sealed toys can be a win, even if you don't know what you're looking at. Now we have a set of suspenders going out, and we got these recently at an estate sale, and we're gonna go ahead and call this our sale of the day because we paid $1 for these Still Saw suspenders. They sold for $29.95, which is a great flip. They were easy to photograph, easy to ship, cheap, wonderful item all around. I would pick those up any day and every day. Now we have a patch going out, which you guys know I'm gonna pretty much pick up any patch that I come across. I can't explain why, maybe because I wasn't a Girl Scout and always wished I was, but I just love patches. This Death Valley patch we got at a yard sale we were actually selling at for $0.25, and it sold for $6.76. I love when I can be selling stuff and simultaneously sourcing at the same time. That was a lot of fun. I hope we do it again this year. Now this is one of my favorite Pez dispensers they ever made. This is a European exclusive Mini Cooper Pez that's from the Mr. Bean set. So that's Mr. Bean's car. It sold for $8. I told you guys a couple weeks ago we went to that estate sale company's warehouse liquidation sale, and I got a bunch of vintage pens and mechanical pencils from like oil companies and automobile companies, and I paid $1 a piece for them. I figured, why not? There shouldn't be any reason I can't get my money back, and we only sold one so far, but we've already made our money back on all the ones we bought off that one, and so this one is going to be all profit. Had to hunt for it for whatever reason. I couldn't see it, but this is a Studebaker, the car company, advertising pen, and it is relatively local from Suffolk, Virginia, but this is probably from the 40s or 50s, a very cool vintage item. And somebody sent me an offer for 10 bucks. I only paid $1, so I accepted, happy to see it go to someone who's gonna love it. Now, I love vintage Christmas, and we found a bunch of these ornament / gift tags in a lot of, other greeting cards and things like that at an estate sale. So I paid about $1 for them. This set sold for $5.92. There's 8 of them there. And our last item going out, which it seems like this has been my last item of the video, like a lot lately, is another paperback book from that estate sale where we got the horror and the true crime novels. This time it is a horror novel about sharks, I'm guessing. And we paid 50 cents. It sold for $7.61. So you guys, I'm pretty darn impressed. For a Monday into a Tuesday, $280.75 is a lot of sales. And we only had $16.89 into all the items, which is 16 times our investment. And here is everything all packed up with the exception of the stuff that went to the post office yesterday. We will see you guys tomorrow with another video of what sold.